Community has become a buzzword. We say we want it, we complain we don't have it, we fantasize about it, but very few people actually engage in it. Not because they don't care, but because they've overcomplicated it so much that the real thing feels invisible. And in that confusion, they remain isolated. We talk about community like it's a lost city, something we remember wanting, but no longer know how to reach. We crave it, idealize it, mourn it, and somehow overlook all the ways that it's already trying to meet us. Today, I want to undo that. Community isn't just the people that happen to be around us, it's the feeling of a space, a tone you pick up on the moment you walk in. Some places make you breathe easier, some places make your shoulders rise, some feel open, and some feel like you're bracing yourself without knowing why. And the interesting part is, your body usually knows before your mind catches up. There's always a quiet exchange happening. The space responds to you, and you respond to it. Sometimes the echo is warmth, that feeling of, oh, I can actually be myself here. Sometimes it's inspiration, being around people who make you want to grow. And sometimes the echo is tension, your system signaling, this isn't quite right for me. Communities actually reflect where we are in our growth. They reflect what we've healed and what we're still healing. They show us where our energy fits and where it doesn't. Think about a moment when you walked into a room and felt your whole body relax. That wasn't an accident, that was resonance. And think about a moment where you became quieter, smaller, or more guarded without even meaning to. That wasn't just your system being dramatic, it was giving you information. But here's the part that we forget: that echo goes both ways. You don't just experience a community, you influence it. Your steadiness calms a space, and your kindness opens it. Your presence shifts the tone more than you realize. A grounded person enters a room differently, and people feel it. We don't talk enough about the responsibility that comes with simply being in a space. We assume that impact has to be loud or obvious, but most of the influence we have on a community comes from our energy, not our volume. You carry your history, your boundaries, your awareness, your compassion, and all of that comes with you when you walk through a door. And people pick up on it, even if there's nothing said out loud. You've met people whose presence settles you. You've met people whose presence adds pressure. You've met people who felt grounding, and you've met people who felt a little chaotic, and not like in the fun way. And you've been all of those things at different times in your life too. This isn't about perfection, it's just about awareness. When you show up aligned with yourself, your presence naturally becomes more intentional, and that intention ripples outward. Here's the truth: we're not meant to belong everywhere. But a lot of people stay in environments that they've outgrown simply because they feel familiar. Not supportive, not healthy, just familiar. So ask yourself, do I feel like myself here? Do I expand or do I shrink? Do I leave this space energized or drained? Does this environment support who I'm becoming or who I used to be? Communities are another mirror. Some reflect your growth, some reflect your old wounds, some reflect your potential. You're allowed to outgrow spaces. You're allowed to choose environments that reflect the version of you that you've worked hard to become. Once you understand the echo, and once you learn which spaces fit, you realize something powerful. You're not just in your communities, you're shaping them. Your steadiness, your kindness, your boundaries, your self-awareness. These things quietly influence the whole room. You've been that person before, the one who made everything feel lighter without even trying. And you've benefited from people who've done that for you. That's the ripple. It's subtle, it's real, and it matters. Community is an exchange, an echo of who we are and who we're becoming. And when we start paying attention, we realize that we're a part of it way more often than we think. So this week, notice the rooms that you walk into. Notice how your body responds. Notice what you bring and what comes back to you. Your presence, when aligned, is a gift. And if you're still here with me, thank you. Truly. Your time and your presence means more than you know. And if you're growing with me in these conversations, you can support the space by liking, subscribing, or sharing this with someone who might be in search of their own community. It helps the channel more than people realize, and it helps this echo reach people who are meant to hear it. And I'd love to hear from you. When you think about community in your own life, where do you feel it the most? Even in the small, subtle ways. Your reflection helps deepen this space, and they help someone feel a little less alone. And thank you again for joining me for Life in Motion, where we grow with intention, connect with purpose, and rise to meet our potential, moving the world forward by becoming how we're meant to be. All right, loves, take care of your energy, take care of your heart, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next week.